Ooper. Today at 11:30 p.m. It doesn't work. Johnny Smash. Today at 11:32 p.m. What doesn't work? I already scripted the damn thing for the past 2 hours, so I bet it'll work. Ooper. Today at 11:36 p.m. So, you're saying that you boasted about this great exploit you've made that will completely run on the server-based systems and not client-only for the past 2 months, and you can't even make it work? I'm going to bed. Ooper is offline. That puts a huge blow to my chest. Seeing your final product being demolished like that affects one's career of becoming a true exploiter. Selling their exploits for $15 via Bitcoin or PayPal for teenagers in places like Vermilion, making a quick buck from it. For the past 2 years, months, I've been working on bypassing the ROBLOX filtering enabled system with its client-based system of running games and directly modifying from the server itself. In layman's terms, this system lets you only play games loaded only on your client. Any alterations you have made to the game, like changing yourself into a duck, can only be seen in your screen, while it doesn't show on others. So this bypassing system is able to hopefully fix this problem to ensure proper abuse of a game. As my eyes, already strained, grew even more weak and tired from scripting and programming this exploit for 6 hours straight non-stop, I slowly dropped to my bed and slowly let myself drift away from the punishing torture I've willingly consented into doing so. And as I ventured to the ideas of my subconscious, an idea popped up in my brain. That's it. I know what's the problem. I, filled with adrenaline pumping, leap out of my bed and run my JavaScript-based program and add this specific link to my line of code. www.gametest9.roblox.com. A typo. I should have put 3 instead of 9, but it was the tiring part of the night, so I wasn't able to make the connection. Little did I know what I inputted and pressed enter to could be able to put me awake at nights on end. As I saved my file, I went to an uncopylocked obby game for testing. As soon as I joined, injected the script, I was met with a black screen. That's not normal. I was cut off mid-sentence as I saw what it looked to be a low-res image of a human corpse with its organs piled up to his right, my left, as the skybox on the lobby. What the fuck? At first I jumped a little, but quickly became desensitized, as I commonly would find these shock images from forum site users spamming them into oblivion. But this image hit different. It felt so familiar, so close to home, that my desensitization quickly subsided, and a shadow of fear began to loom over me. That's me! As I began to recognize the chair, the coffee mug I always put abnormally close to the monitor, the shirt. Hey, I'm wearing that exact shirt. As more and more things I recognized from the 480x360 JPEG file, more and more my heart sank. Palms sweat, arms heavy, and I immediately closed it. What the fuck? I whispered to myself, again in utter fear as to what I've seen. I had so many questions to ask. How did the image get there? Who was in the photograph? Why did it look so familiar? Was it me? Too bad these questions didn't enlarge my sense of trauma, as I was sleepless and immediately went to bed. Ooper. Today at 2:39 a.m. Hey, so I encountered something strange while fixing your shitty piece of software. Johnny Smash, today at 2:42 a.m. What is it? Ooper, today at 2:43 a.m. So, I was running the thing, and it gave me runtime errors. I fixed it, and now it gives red RGB colors all over the monitor. Are you sending me a rat? Johnny Smash, today at 2:49 a.m. No, why the fuck would I do that? I've also been encountering weird shit going on in my exploit. Probably has something to do with the bridge between exploit and server. As I was finished typing that, I realized something. The GameTest link. I knew immediately why the exploit began acting up. I fixed the typo to 3. When I ran the obby game, and my fly script worked just fine. But I saw something. There's a player who joined. He had the standard nude package, bacon hair, the whole shebang. Probably had a name that I couldn't remember. but he just kept following me wherever I went, and even when I would get a VIP server, he'd always join. He wasn't from any of my friends, nor my followers, but just kept his head pointing right at my direction. So, feeling disturbed by his presence, I left. I began wondering what I did. I started investigating. I opened up a virtual machine so that my main computer wouldn't get affected. I opened up the Tor browser, a site to access the deep web, not an indexed section of the internet, and began running the website. It took a full minute to load. Then once it did, it directly led me into an index of GameTest 9 index directory page, full of file directories with websites in them. As I downloaded the HTML files, it became more apparent. I was looking through a hacked database, full of deep web links, from hitman recruitment sites, conspiracy theory sites, illegal content, and more, all free to download into this directory. That's probably where the skybox shock image came from, but I wondered why I was the corpse. So I consulted my Discord sidekick, Ooper. Johnny Smash, today, 4:12 a.m. So, it's kinda weird, but I got an even stranger bug. I got some corpse shock image as a skybox because I changed the link to GameTest 9 instead of GameTest 3. Upon further investigation, GameTest9.roblox.com is part of a hacked database, but I don't know. Ooper today at 4:23 a.m. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder why that would be the case. Frustrated as to everything at this point, I started to think all these different questions. Why did it happen? How did it happen? When did it happen? But the real question lingered in the back of my mind, and I remained there until I entertained it. Was the photo really me? To solve this once and for all, I began to investigate it even further. I started searching. So I searched for Ooper today at 9:30 a.m. Hey, are you okay? Ooper today at 9:32 a.m. Hey. Ooper today at 9:40 a.m. If you're reading this, I got repeated spam chainmail message from dev forum about the GameTest 9 situation, and warned about how this specific website was a setup by pedophiles used to bait young children to meet and get trafficked by international operations. Apparently, for some of the specific GameTest 9 website was seen, and the search history of a 13-year-old who killed himself last Thursday, based on FBI documents. So I'm chatting to you now to know if you're okay. Are you truly? I opened this site and it seems normal, so I shouldn't be scared about this, but I can be next. But still though, it's just a rumor, right? Right?